From 1 million to 10, the difference is clear. But true wealth operates on an entirely different scale.
99% of people stuck in a 9-to-5 will never become millionaires. Not because they're lazy, not because they're unlucky, but because they never learn the one simple truth millionaires know. Your job pays your bills, but your skills pay your future. Think about it. Right now, you wake up, go to work, come back tired, and hope that somehow, someday, your salary will magically turn into wealth. But it never does. Because it can't. The system was never designed to make you rich. It was designed to keep you comfortable enough not to question it. Meanwhile, the people you call lucky, the ones earning millions, they're not special. They just identified their millionaire skill. They learned what the rich knew that the 9-to-5 world never teaches. You don't chase money. You chase the thing money chases, value. And here's the part nobody tells you. If you made just $2,740 a day, you'd be a millionaire in 1 year. That's not fantasy. That's math. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down how ordinary people with jobs, student debt, low income, zero savings use simple metrics, clear goals, and daily targets to escape the paycheck cycle forever. If you've ever looked at your bank account, then your dreams, then back at your bank account, and felt that painful gap, good. You're exactly where every future millionaire starts. Let's begin. If I had to start all over again today from a regular 9-to-5 job, sitting under fluorescent lights, watching the clock, waiting for weekends, and I had to rebuild everything and become a millionaire within a year, here's exactly how I'd do it. No fluff, no cliches, just the real process. Because I used to make $55,000 a year working a job that drained every ounce of energy I had. I didn't hate work. I hated working on things that didn't change my life. And the moment I realized I didn't want to stay stuck there forever, everything shifted. My entire life changed. I made mistakes, countless ones. But if I could restart with what I know now, I'd do it faster, smoother, smarter. The first step is simple, but it's where almost everyone fails. Identifying your millionaire skill. Every millionaire has one. Not luck. Not magic, a skill. Something they either learned, improved, or monetized so well that the world paid them for it. So the question becomes, what do they know that you don't? What are they doing that you aren't? Here's exactly what I would do. I'd open Google, because Google is the greatest free mentor in the world, and I'd search highest earning careers, occupations of millionaires, and skills that earn over $10,000 per month. You'll see patterns. Lawyers, engineers, entrepreneurs, real estate agents, consultants, copywriters, marketers, software developers, high-ticket closers. You'll see industries that pay extremely well because they solve expensive problems. Then I'd make a grid. On the left side, I'd list all the careers and skills. On the top, I'd draw 5 columns, interest level from 1 to 5. Then I'd rate each field based on how much it genuinely excites me. Not based on money. Based on curiosity. Because the truth is, you won't master anything you hate. You can force yourself for a month, maybe 2, but mastery requires staying power. After that, I'd add another column, current knowledge. Do I know something about this already? Even a little? Because sometimes the fastest path is hidden in skills you already touched without realizing they could become valuable. Maybe you're good with people. Maybe you have a talent for design. Maybe you write well. Maybe you're organized. Maybe you can explain things clearly. These small fragments can turn into your millionaire skill. Now comes the point where most people freeze. They overthink. They panic. They try to choose the perfect skill. But perfection is the enemy. Progress is the goal. So I'd pick one field from the top 3 matches. Something I'm interested in, and something I can actually learn fast. And the moment I choose it, I'd commit. Not for a week, not for a month, for the next 90 days. Because consistency beats talent every time. Once the skill is chosen, the next phase begins. Immersion. I devour everything I can. Books, YouTube channels, courses, podcasts, interviews. I would study the top 1% of people in that field. What are they doing daily? What do they know that beginners don't? What problems are they solving? What exactly are they selling? You don't get paid for learning. You get paid for solving. So I'd study the problems. Because when you understand a problem deeply, you can charge more than people who only understand solutions on the surface. For example, if I chose digital marketing, businesses want customers. They don't care about ads, they care about sales. So the problem isn't ads. The problem is revenue. If I chose real estate, people want homes without stress. Sellers want fast closings. Investors want returns. Every field has a problem. Millionaires solve them better than the average person. My goal for the first 30 days would be simple: become more knowledgeable than 90% of beginners. Not the top, not the experts, just the 90% who never study. That alone puts you ahead of millions. Then I'd take action. I'd start applying what I learned, practicing, testing, failing small,
adjusting fast.
Because skills sharpen through doing, not thinking. If I had only 1 hour after work, I'd use it. If I had only weekends, I'd use them. I wouldn't wait for the perfect time, because the perfect time never comes. Every millionaire I know, every single one, started exactly the same way: tired, busy, uncertain, overwhelmed, but determined to stop living the same year over and over. And that's where becoming a millionaire truly begins. Not with money, but with clarity, commitment, and the willingness to learn faster than your excuses can slow you down. Now that I've identified my millionaire skill and committed to learning it, the next step is turning that skill into actual income. And this is where most people get stuck. They learn, but never apply. But millionaires are built through action, not studying. So I'd begin monetizing my skill as soon as I'm even slightly confident. But before making money, I need direction. This is why the next step is setting what I call millionaire metrics. And this isn't motivational nonsense. This is math. Becoming a millionaire is literally math. $1 million divided by 365 days is $2,740 per day. That's the target. That's the scoreboard. That's the compass. Now think about it. If I'm selling a $100 service, I need 27 sales per day. Too much? Then raise the price. If I'm selling something at $500, I need about 5 to 6 per day. If I'm selling something at $5,000, I only need one every 2 days. Once you break it down, the goal becomes real, tangible, actionable. The world hides wealth behind complexity. But when you break it into daily targets, the path becomes painfully simple. Not easy, but simple. Then I'd break it down further. What actions do I need to take today to get one sale? 10 messages? 20 emails? 5 pieces of content? Reaching out to 10 potential clients? Making one offer? Millionaire metrics force you to look at your day differently. You stop asking, was I busy? And start asking, did I hit my numbers? And if the answer is no, you adjust.
No guilt.
No self-hate. Just math. Math doesn't care about emotions. Math doesn't lie. Once I have the math, I'd build momentum through small wins. Early wins matter because they build belief. And belief is fuel. When you see $100 earned from a skill, you think, if I can make $100, I can make $1,000. And if you can make $1,000, you can make $10,000. Wealth is a ladder. You climb it one rung at a time. But here's the truth. Challenges will come. Roadblocks will come. Problems will come. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because obstacles are part of the process. The sooner you accept that, the easier the journey becomes. People don't fail because the path is too hard. People fail because they expected the path to be easy. This is why metrics matter. When emotions hit you, metrics guide you. When doubt creeps in, metrics guide you. When progress slows, metrics guide you. Metrics don't care if you're tired or anxious or scared. They simply show you what needs to be done. Now, let's talk about something uncomfortable but necessary. Most people quit because they lose enthusiasm. Their excitement fades. They stop believing. They stop aiming at their target. They forget why they started. And without a clear daily goal, the dream slowly dissolves. But if you know your daily metric, your daily number, you can't drift. You stay on course. You stay grounded. You stay focused. Then comes the hardest part, being willing to fail. Millionaires fail constantly. They fail early, they fail fast, and they fail forward. Failure is feedback. Failure is information. Failure is the tuition fee for success. Every mistake teaches you something you cannot learn from a book. But the average person avoids failure, so they avoid success. They want progress without discomfort. They want gains without sacrifice. They want the trophy without running the race.
But not me.
If I'm building my millionaire path, I'm embracing every challenge as part of the price. And then I'd ask myself daily, what problem did I solve today? Who did I help today? How many people did I reach today? What actions moved me closer to my metrics today? Millionaires ask better questions. The better the question, the better the result. So at this point in the process, I'm learning aggressively, taking action daily, tracking my metrics, and building resilience through consistent practice. And slowly but surely, the numbers start improving. Skill turns into confidence. Confidence turns into opportunity. Opportunity turns into income. Income turns into momentum. That's the formula. Skill, action, metrics, adjustment, wealth. That's the blueprint. By this stage, I've built a skill, started monetizing it, tracked my metrics, created momentum, and now I'm reaching the final phase, building the mindset that actually sustains millionaire-level success. Because here's the painful truth. You can have the skill, you can have the plan, you can do the math, and you can even make progress. But if your mind is not trained, you will lose everything. The final step, and the most important one, is reminding myself every single day that I'm still broke. Not because I want to feel bad, but because hunger fuels discipline. Hunger keeps you sharp. Hunger keeps you focused. People think, I already know I'm broke. Why remind myself? But the truth is, human beings get comfortable fast. The moment your life improves, even slightly, you relax. You slow down. You start thinking you have time. You stop pushing. And that's the first step toward losing momentum. So every morning, I'd look at two things side by side, my vision and my reality. My vision board, everything I want. My bank account, where I truly am. Vision, bank account, vision, bank account. Back and forth until the contrast burns into my brain. Because your current situation is not your potential. Where you are today is not where you belong. What you've created so far is not even close to what you're capable of. Your reality is temporary. Your potential is permanent. But potential is useless unless you actively chase it. And that requires brutal self-honesty. If my reality doesn't match the vision in my mind, then I must keep working. I must keep learning. I must keep adjusting. Not out of desperation, but out of conviction. I must remind myself daily. Someone with less than me has done more. Someone with fewer skills has succeeded. Someone with more obstacles has won. Someone with more excuses chose to push through anyway. So what's my excuse? The moment you realize you don't need permission to become wealthy, everything becomes possible. You don't need the perfect background. You don't need a special education. You don't need a rich family. You need clarity, skill, metrics, and an unshakable belief that you are capable of more. And that belief grows through action, through showing up when you're tired, through improving when it's uncomfortable, through working when no one is watching, through learning when others are relaxing. That's what builds millionaires. Because at the end of the day, becoming a millionaire isn't about impressing people. It's about transforming yourself. It's about breaking generational limitations. It's about proving to yourself that you can create a life that once felt impossible. And the most beautiful part? When you finally reach your first million, you'll look back and realize the journey taught you more than the money ever could. The discipline, the clarity, the confidence, the resilience, the ability to build, the ability to adapt, the ability to solve problems that once terrified you. This is why millionaires stay millionaires. Not because of money, but because of the person they became on the path. And if you're listening to this right now, you have the ability to walk that path too. You have potential you haven't even touched yet. You have ideas you haven't explored. You have skills you haven't developed. You have opportunities waiting for you the moment you decide to take them seriously. You are not limited by your job. You are not limited by your income. You are not limited by your circumstances. You are limited only by what you believe is possible. When you strip away the noise, becoming a millionaire is simple. Learn a valuable skill. Solve real problems. Track your metrics. Improve daily. Stay hungry. Stay focused. Stay consistent. Do this long enough, and the million becomes inevitable. And if you want to go even deeper into building the mindset and the blueprint for your dream life, check out the next video. Because everything you want in life starts with one decision: refusing to stay where you are